Okay, it is showtime. So, hang on, I'm gonna start recording now. So, today's Yap session is going to be a special one because something that you all may know. Actually, I'm turning down full volume. Something you all may have noticed in the gaming industry is a specific game releasing. Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, after ages of waiting, has finally been released. And this and the internet, the gaming industry, and all that, it's been hyped. Everyone's loving it. Also, minor spoilers ahead for this Yap session. And a few things that we got to see is the probably like the actual death of Huggy. We could have had him on our side. Fuck you, prototype. Oh, so speaking of the prototype, we finally got to see that bitch in full form. So yay. But some other things that we got to see was a character named Lily Lovebraid, and I want to talk about them for a moment. Specifically, two theories that I have about them. So, we're going to waste no time at all, and I'll just get right into the first theory, and that is Lily Lovebraid's sort of transformation method. Like, so obviously we know that people are being turned into toys. That's no secret by now. But, from what we've seen, Lily Lovebraid to be a special case because they don't really show any organic math. We see a little bit of like eye movement, but that could just be because of the doll's eye, like the doll having expressive eyes. But something that we didn't see is any blood, really. Like, I might have missed something in the videos I watched of Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, but we didn't really see any like blood, especially whenever they died after getting a cloud dropped on her. That was funny in my opinion. But we um we didn't really see anything organic. And another thing that we saw was during one point we see Lily Lovebraid's room, and in that room we have to open up a little case that reveals a bed. Inside of that bed is a skeleton and the ID card of Dr. Gracie or whatever, I believe. Dr. Gracie, I'm not sure what her name was. But the person who was inside of the video recordings for like the videos we see in Huggy Wuggy's memories and the whole, extra room where we have to get a chip for Huggy Wuggy's memories. But that stirred a little bit confusion in a few people I watched because they thought, um, Little Upbraid is Mrs. Gracie or whatever, Dr. Gracie. But then they saw the dead body and Mrs. Gracie's like card, and it was like, oh wait, is this Mrs. Gracie? But wasn't Little Upbraid Mrs. Gracie? And that brings me to and that is what I want to talk about. So the first theory I have is that the method of turning Mrs. Gracie into a toy was different. I think what they did was instead of turning Mrs. Gracie's body into a toy, they actually took her brain and only transmuted, like, turned that into the toy. They took her brain and used that to make the toy. That could explain a few things. One, how she's able to control her hair so well. Two, why we didn't really see blood when she died. And three, what the fuck was that voice crack? Hang on one moment. Pause the theory. What the fuck was that voice crack? What the shit? I already know I'm gonna be burned alive in the comments for that one. Anyway, yeah, so it would also explain why we're able to see a skeleton inside of the bed. And my evidence for this is A, the little tape recording we got of Mrs. Gracie having a panic attack as like an identity crisis. Oh damn! Please tell me you aren't getting sick from that. Well, and something I want to call out for evidence is on the skeleton we see like a little cloth wrapped around the skull. And in my opinion, where the cloth is wrapped around would probably be like the best way to access the brain. So I think what happened is Mrs. Gracie's brain was taken out of her original body, put into Lily Lovebraid, and then during the hour of joy, Lily Lovebraid, or well, Miss Gracie in Lily Lovebraid's body, found her original body, and then just kept it, thinking she was Lily Lovebraid. Because we can sort of assume that Lily Lovebraid sort of idolized Miss Gracie, or like something else along those lines. Oh hi buddy, were you? I never saw that before. But like, yeah, that's just my rough theory. Like I think the transformation method was different because we don't really see any of the organic mass that we see in all the other toys. I mean, like Huggy has realistic like organic mass inside of his mouth, sharp teeth. His stuffing is like covered in blood. Oh shit! That alarm scared the shit out of me. Hold on, 1 sec. I gotta repeat that. I'm gonna repeat that. So this video will be like 12 minutes long. That should be alright to download. I'll try to wrap it up quick. We also don't see any of like the blood we see with like Catnap or Poppy, or anything really. Like even like even Chum doesn't like has realistic insides, but we don't see that with Lily Lovebraid. So yeah, that's like a brief little theory. Another theory I have, which this is just purely something I thought of like just before I made this video. What if Lily Lovebraid's hair goes like haywire? Because after we kill Little Lovebraid, we see a poster, and whenever you interact with it, it says, "Did you know your hair keeps growing after you die?" So I think this can act as three messages. One, Lily Lovebraid is still alive. Two, Lily Lovebraid is dead. Or three, Lily Lovebraid has died, but her hair is gonna keep growing. And knowing Lily Lovebraid's hair is like, it has anomalous properties, something tells me that shit's gonna grow and like spread all across the factory, like how it did in like how it did in wait, what? Yeah, sort of like how it did inside of the dollhouse. I don't know why I was sort of going off that. Like similar to the poppy gel, or like the poppy substance we keep on seeing across the facility. I think Little Lovebraid's hair will sort of go haywire and take it over like that. Not like just become a natural hazard. I don't know where I was going with the first thing I said. Just ignore I said that. My brain just sort of does its own thing sometimes. Anyway, yeah, just a little theory I came up with. Yeah, so there's those two. Also, I just want to say, if you haven't seen or played, Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, go check it out. It's honest to God one of the best in the, it may be the best in the series. Personally, I still like Chapter 3 the most. I like really like it. The boss fight was like is both challenging but also like I like the boss fight. I like the puzzles. I like the amount of playtime you get since it doesn't take forever. And I like how there's multiple entities you have to deal with. Oh yeah, you can't fall that. You can't fall through that. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Go check out Popular Playtime Chapter 5. I'm gonna call it an end here. Since we've already gone over time. We've already gone into overtime. Also, something I will probably be talking about is a few other things that released recently, like JJK chapter, JJK like modulo, JJK season 3, um, all that. Like, I'll probably be talking about that in the near future, but not this episode since we're already going into overtime. JJK reference. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna call it quits now. Like and subscribe, please. This wasn't really a rant video, more of just a Oh my god, I cannot speak today. Why is my saliva gland so overactive? Like, holy shit. Anyway, yeah, this wasn't really much of a rant video, more so just like a theory video. If you liked my theories, comment down below, I don't know. Um, yeah, I'm gonna call it end. I'm gonna call this an end. Bye bye.